Baby, this is a face of a man who couldn't wait to sit on that couch. It was literally 9 minutes in and he got right to it. Now I had to wait till this morning to finish it all because it was long. I couldn't sit there through all of it. So I had to wait to finish it. And he did what he normally do on comedy shows, if we being for real. He goes investigate, he get the information or he get the experience, and he come back and let us know what's going on. This is nothing new from him and Dave Chappelle. They don't care what y'all think. They're not in comedy to look good. They're in comedy to do comedy. And I take it as he's the type of man who takes the comedy craft serious, which is why it wasn't about the movies and everything else. He wasn't willing to compromise himself for the movies because his heart was in stand-up and real comedy, not making himself look a fool for some money. That's what I got from him. He went through the kings of comedy saying they all thought they were better than Bernie because Bernie was dark skinned and they thought the pretty face was going to get them in. But when it comes to comedy, it's all about the jokes. And they didn't think that was going to happen. Now, I believe they still love Bernie. I believe they still care for him. And the jealousy is normal. But of course, if you're in the position of being jealous of somebody while they're successful, you don't want to admit that after the fact. And then he passed away. So you really don't want to admit, yeah, I was jealous. I really didn't like his success at the end. But that's just me. Now, the homeless story took me out because I thought that was so touching with Steve Harvey. I swear to God, y'all, I thought that was so touching. And he talking about some, that's my story. Don't do that to me. Cedric the Entertainer stealing jokes, and they got it on film already. The ones he did from the 80s and the earlier, I think it was 2014, when Cedric the Entertainer did his stand-up on Netflix, which I thought was actually funny. But them jokes did look similar. Tearing P. Diddy up the whole episode. Tearing him up. Don't care seeing his name. The punchlines was everything. Let's keep going. Now, the Kevin Hart and Martin Lawrence portion was very similar. He liked both of them and wanted to do movies with them. But every time he wanted to do a movie or was presented with a movie, they wanted him to dress like a woman. And he just didn't want to do that. He was saying how Martin was like, I got you in the next movie. I got you in the next movie. And it was Big Mama House 2. And he was like, you did Big Mama House 1. You said you can do any role. Why are you choosing to pick me for this role? He just didn't want to do it. Allegedly same with Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart was presented with Kevin Hart movies first, but he's like, no, just give me a second. Let's see if we can move all this other stuff out because I don't feel like as a straight man, I should have to portray this. Which in all honesty is fair. You can say you want the representation that you believe shown out. The Steve Harvey here took me out. He said that was the whole me. Now the whole Ricky Smiley Friday After Next was a little odd because seeing Ricky Smiley as a pimp when he was doing the whole Christian life old woman thing would have been weird, but it wouldn't have been completely off the spectrum if in that moment of time he was trying to venture out and do something new. But making Katt Williams Santa Claus, that's where it gets a little far-fetched. But honestly, we don't know until the people around them confirm it. It's so many people who can confirm this story. And he's alleging that nobody said what Ricky Smiley has said. Ricky Smiley was the only person that said it. Child, let's move on. Harvey Weinstein. I think that took the cake, and I'm going to go ahead and end it here so I don't get banned. Harvey Weinstein allegedly asked to do a certain act to him in front of a lot of people. Child. And before I end, I want to talk about something very serious on a serious note. Although we joke and laugh about the alleged P. Diddy, alleged Harvey Weinstein, these are alleged sexual assaults towards men that nobody is talking about, and it's kind of just going under the rug. Yeah, we want to laugh about this stuff, but at the end of the day, these are actual men. And we can say, well, it's their choice. They shouldn't be put in that position, but that's the part. They shouldn't be in that position at all to have to give their body away in order to feed their families. Whether it's men or women, both situations need to be taken just a little bit more serious. Child. Okay, 2024. Make sure y'all follow my YouTube, Darcy and Queen 2.0, where I post 2 to 4 videos a day, y'all. Link in bio. Let's get it.